it's Liz, and it's day 15 of the Carmon Quilt Shop um, Advent box opening. So I'll be opening that, and before I open it, I was um, had been contemplating that I hadn't been sewing as much as I wanted to, and I was wondering why. Why am I not sewing? So the days are getting shorter, and this is my time when I have time. I'm not gardening. Um, it's getting dark, so I can be inside sewing without guilt, feeling like, oh, I should be outside doing something. Um, but I haven't been. So I have some, but not as much as I want to. So I was thinking about why. Well, I have two rooms. One room is where I do my yoga, and I do crafting in it. And then I have another room that was my son's bedroom, and that's the room I'm in right now. I changed it to purple. Yoga, peace, tranquility, purple. That's what I think. So I moved my crafting stuff in here because my sewing room has always been in an inside room in the house. That's right next to my bedroom. Has no windows, so it's dark. So I have to have lights on in order to work in there. And my sewing machine just happens to be on the other side of the wall from where my husband's head is when he's sleeping. He's been going to bed because it's dark. And there's nothing on TV, and he's tired. So he's been going to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'm just getting going. I'm getting my groove. I'm like really sewing, and he's going to bed. So I need to stop sewing because my sewing machine is going to keep him awake. He can't have the sewing machine, I can't have the sewing machine going when he's sleeping. Also, because it's getting dark so early, if I want to pick any fabrics, I have to take them all over to the window in the other room to check the colors, even thread. And I was putting that, when I needed to do that, I was putting that off too, because that has to be done during the day. And I have to take it into a different location. And it's not big, but it was these little things that were causing me to not go into my sewing room or not stay as long in my sewing room, working on stuff that I wanted to work on. I tried putting a second machine into my crafting room, thinking I could then sew in the crafting room after he went to bed. But it's a Kenmore. I have a Bernina, and when I start a project, I like to do the whole project on the one machine because I know the stitches and I love my Berninas. So I found I wasn't doing that because it was a different machine and it can't go through all the thicknesses like my Bernina. So I decided, what do I need to do? You know what? I need to have my sewing room. I need to flip-flop and have my sewing room in the craft room and my craft room in the sewing room, because I do much less card making and crafting than I do sewing. So I am in the midst of moving huge, gargantuan, heavy desks from one room to the other, because I can't use the crafting desk for my sewing desk. And they're like executive. The sewing room desk is an old wooden executive desk. Doesn't have the L part anymore. But it's heavy and it's wonderful, and it's got a huge tabletop, so it's perfect for quilting. And my other desk I got at Salvation Army for $25, and it is also like an aircraft carrier top, but it has a bow in the middle because it's so big and so old. And also I have to have it up on wooden blocks because where the front drawer is, which I need that drawer. My legs hit it, so I had to raise the desk up in order to get my legs underneath, and I just can't deal with that for sewing. So and the bow in the top, I just can't do the sewing on that. So anyway, this necessitated moving my flip-flopping my rooms, which I'm in the middle of. And of course, when you do that, you find things that have to be fixed. So we've had to take apart a wall, and there was a leak that we're putting new insulation in. So that's being done today. And I can't put my crafting room back together until we get that all taken care of. But my sewing room is up and ready, and I can do it. And I've already found that I want to be in here, and I already picked out thread for a project, and I was like, oh my God, this is so easy. Finding the color during the daytime, my thread is right here. Anyway, if you find you're not doing something you want to do, really, really think about why you're not doing it, and make some adjustments so that you have less irritants and you're happy. On that note, day 15, there I was just blathering on and on. Day 15, Carmon Quilt Shop box opening. All right. Hear it? Fabric. Can you say fabric? Okay, I bet it's fabric. Yep, fabric. Okay, let's see what we got here. Black and white. Black and white. It says 1 yard cut, north cut, basically B/W, black and white, $12.99 per yard. I got an itchy nose. Let's see what we got here. All right. I'm seeing bicycle tires. What are you seeing? I'm seeing bicycle tires. Well, you know what? This fabric, I have a family member, a whole family, 4 people in the family who do mountain biking, and this might be a good fabric to gift to that family member who, there's 2 family members who sew in that family. I think this might be gifted. They already took all my bicycle fabric, so I think this will have to join them. So, good background fabric. All right, so that is day 15. What do you think? What do you think of this fabric? All right, and let me know if are you doing as much sewing as you want to do? Is there something stopping you? Well, I've decided to do something about it. So, I will see you tomorrow for day 16. Okay.